Hello everyone, Kushbu again from Seeking Mantras. This video I'm making for those parents who personally messaged me, many of them, how we worked on developing a pretend play and role play skills in the child, so that when he's even left on his own with some free time, free play, unstructured time, how to bring him to a level where he can engage himself meaningfully with some pretend and role plays. So basically, for this, two things that I can recall that we did and has brought us to this stage is one is my productive and involvement with all the heart and soul with my child, and second is a lot of exposure. Involvement made me understand his interests, his likes, dislikes, what type of things give him that happiness, fun, and everything. So, whatever he was playing with, I just tried to be a part of it, be a partner to him if he wanted one, understand how to play his games that way so that that bond develop, understanding develop, all those things. And exposure played a big role because until you expose the child to a lot of things, how would he come up with that level of imagination that he can pretend those realistic scenarios here? So like I'll give you 2 3 examples which I can recall from the last 2 years. He was taken on a field trip from school to a nursery nearby. Now, I did not know how to ask him questions at that point. Yeah, at that point of time, he was not. He had not reached a level where he would answer to my questions, or if I just straight away ask him, "At school mein kya hua? What did you do in school?" and he would just go on telling me the answers. We were not at that stage. So, since I had signed in his diary that today is the field trip and I gave my consent that he can go, I knew that they had gone. Now, how to bring that thing out? So, I pretended the whole thing at home. Fortunately, I had a camera access to the school. Schools provides the parents with live camera streaming. So I knew how and what everything happened except that portion when they were out from the school to the nursery. So whatever little plants I have in my that small balcony, I pretended that to be the nursery. I became the nursery wala bhaiya, and I just tried to create that whole scene at home. So we started from school. From there, I also got to know one of the major issues I was facing at that time. He was toilet trained, well trained. In fact, had never got any complaints from the school about him peeing in the pants. But it was happening from last some time that just before the school gives over, he would wet his pants. And the teacher used to call me कि मैम आप 2 extra pants रख दिया करो because these days we are, even when we are taking him to the washroom, he's just not ready to do. So with that pretend play, I got this clue that it was his feeling shy with the maids and the teachers because he was doing the same thing at home also. He would not go with his granddad to the washroom, not with anyone except me. So that was one thing which came out only with the help of creating that school wala pura scene at home. Like the dining table was the school table. I made all the soft toys sit with him on the other chairs. It's a school, I'm the teacher. Then we kept the blackboard. I gave him a notebook, copying activity and circle time. We did everything. Now time to go for the field trip. Nursery jayenge. Then I became the nursery wala bhaiya. So in that, beach mein, I asked him all the kids before we go and sit in the school van, all those who have to go to the washroom, Didi ke saath line lagao. Then I became the Didi. He came and he was standing there, not uttering a single word. So when I told him I'm Mama, I'm not Didi, chalo fatafat se kar lo, and then we'll again pretend that it's a school. So that thing I got from there. So moving further. So this is how basically it started. Then I picked up his interest, and we did this with every single thing possible. Like we had subscribed for Magic Crate boxes at that time. The first box that we received was on Farms and Farmers. I'm sure many of you must have already, you know, played and worked with that kit. So it was a very good one. उसमें छोटा सा पेपर फोल्डिंग एक्टिविटी से बनाना था. एक फूड ट्रक था. Then they had provided soil, seeds and everything. So you had to plant the seeds, grow those saplings, turn them into a plant, then food truck, then factory food, farm food. So we pretended all that. Then shopping list, how the food comes from the factories to the grocery shops, then calling the grocery wala bhaiya, asking him to deliver food home, paying him money. So we did this every day, almost every day. किसी ना किसी चीज़ के साथ repeat the same thing again and again with little bit changes, modifications and all. करते 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 it got so much into his habit. Like there was not a single day when we wouldn't play around something and pretend and give each other some roles to play. Like he goes with me everywhere, and he has seen me how I ask the at the petrol pump the guy to, you know, petrol tank open karte hain, and then he fills the petrol. So he has the scooter, the two-wheel scooter that kids ride at home. So with my laptop charger, he would make it like the petrol car would pipe, and he would try to fix it in his scooter, that I'm filling up the petrol in my scooter, and how much money will you charge. Now he doesn't know the calculations and all, but utna he knows that petrol भरवाया है तो minimum 100 rupees 500 rupees का नोट मुझे देना है. It is something which can't come for free. So that then with all the soft toys, you gather them at home, do birthday parties, play dates, school, and क्या play zone, the trampoline park, सब बनाया हमने. हॉस्पिटल, डॉक्टर सेट, housekeeping वाला, cleaning up the house, pretending it to be the entire society, fumigating, सब किया हम लोगों ने. जो whatever comes to your mind, came to our mind, we did that. सब कुछ किया. जिम pretend किया, डांस क्लासेस pretend किया. Like in this pretend activity only, I actually made him do a lot of things that I wanted him to do to achieve the goals we had planned to in that time. So this is how we worked, and now the stage has come where I am amazed to see the level of his imagination. I can't even think of a thing, and he literally creates that mama, see, I did that. And one more thing here, the story books. We try to read a lot of books for our kids, especially during the night time, bedtime. We want to make this a habit. So we were also doing that, a lot of reading time, stories time, then asking questions and all. But that was getting a little boring for him. So we did role plays there also. We enacted the whole stories. Like Pepper went to the doctor. This one I remember because we repeated it also many a times. So Pepper goes to the doctor. Since I'm a homeopathic doctor, I have all the things at home. So he got my stethoscope, all the medicines kit, सब कुछ एक जगह इकट्ठा किया, ready किया. He became the doctor, I became the Pepper. Then in round 2, I became the mother, he became the Pepper, and doctor का dummy बिठा दिया chair पे, because doctor doesn't have to talk much, so dummy से काम चल जाएगा. So this way we did the entire thing. We enacted the whole story, then the story of the thirsty crow, and all the common stories. So when you enact, वो चीज़ they understand also better the morals of the story, the lessons learned from that, the use of language, expressions, and so many things. So this is how we work. And now is the time when morning when he wakes up, since we are all quarantined at home, and can't give all the time to the kids. So morning till 12 o'clock, I'm busy with all my work, but I try to, come and spend some 5-10 minutes in bits and pieces with him and see what he's doing. So from last few days, I'm noticing that up to 12 o'clock. He wakes up around 9:30, 10, and up to 12 o'clock, he's taking care of his doll. One room of the house has become the doll's house. It's no more a bedroom, it's the doll's house. One section is the kitchen, the other section is the bedroom, the third section is the playroom. Then there is a small section which is school, which is shut for now. But okay, on and off, when you have to study, we call the teacher and ask कि evening में school open हो रहा है क्या, and then we have that study time. Then Poodle, the doll's name is Poodle. So Poodle is my best friend. Mama is very busy, so I have to spend time with my best friend. Then he creates that whole thing. Gas ka burner, mixer. I'm preparing juice for Poodle. She's very hungry. Making khana will take some time, so you have to wait, Poodle. I'm preparing. Mama is also busy. You have to keep patience. So you see that level of vocabulary, the words, the expression, all this is coming because he's been exposed to all these things a lot, and now he's trying to do them on his own. One more example I recall here. So one day when I went to pick him up from school, my car got punctured. So I first thought I'll let him stay back at school only. I'll quickly go get the puncture repaired and then come and pick him up. But then second thought immediately popped up. Why to leave him at school? थोड़ी धूप ही तो है, but he'll get to learn, which I'll never be able to teach him as a virtual learning, like videos दिखा के, photos में दिखा के. So let him come with me. He might learn just something new. And he kept on observing the puncture wala guy, how he took the tire out of the car. वो पानी में डिप किया, सब चेक किया, कैसे रिपेयर किया. He observed it very keenly. And after a few days, we were taking a walk in the society, and there was a car in the parking which had two punctured wheels. And I just asked him some basic questions. What do you think has happened to the tire, to the car? Why is it standing here and it has not moved from here from so many days? So he says, the car is punctured, Mama, and that punctured wala bhaiya, that Raju repairing shop, he will come here. He will bring a tub of water, and then he repeated it stepwise. Pura usne bataya. Then we came back home. I made him write that down. Like I wrote, and he just said. Then I asked him questions. So one small situation, instance, or anything that you find to work with, we can work on all the parameters that we are looking to or planning to develop, the skills that we are planning to develop in our kids. So that's how we did. So a lot of exposure and involvement. Now also when he creates these different scenarios at home, he's very excited to share his thoughts and all, and he knows that it is pretend and real. So he'll come and tell me, now you shut your real kitchen, let's spend time in pretend kitchen. I will make dal chawal, and Poodle and Mama will sit together and eat, and then I will make some sweet dish. What do you like in sweet dish? What is your favorite sweet dish? Poodle's favorite sweet dish, I think, is ice cream. Oh, but Poodle ne ice cream khaya, her throat is gone bad. Now Poodle needs to go to the doctor. Okay, Mama. So afternoon we will take her to the doctor, and again afternoon he becomes the doctor. Then all that set up, the hospital and the doctor's clinic is ready. Then Poodle is given medicines. Sometimes Poodle is taken to the hospital. Sometimes home remedies, and all that keeps happening around. So this is fun. Like you don't have to plan things, but just go with the flow. Wherever the child is taking you, go with the flow. अपने आप बहुत amazing चीज़ें होने लगती हैं. So you also enjoy and your child also enjoys. So that's all on Pretend Plays, how we reached it here. Hope this would help you. Yeah. Bye for now. Thank you.